Hello everybody, big video. Brando versus Netanyahu. Let's begin. And obviously this video is satire. First of all, who is more evil? Now this is a big question in doing this head to head. So let's start with Dio. Dio poisoned his biological father and his adoptive father, George Joestar. And George Joestar showed him so much kindness, yet he still decided to slowly poison him, showing just how evil he really is. He also did animal cruelty, he abused and incinerated Jonathan's dog, Danny. Literally put him in the oven. And that is just, I can't even tell you how evil that is. Next, body theft and rejection of his humanity. He stole Jonathan's body, the only guy who showed him any kind of real, selfless love. And he just took his body for his own gain. He also did psychological torture. He made a mother turn into a vampire and eat her own child after promising no harm on it. That is just wild. And then obviously mass murder and slavery. He slaughtered probably thousands of people, and he also used flesh buds to control others like Gakuin. Okay, moving on to Netanyahu. Firstly, he uses starvation as a warfare method, restricting food, water and aid in Gaza. He's been charged with crimes against humanity, murder and persecution due to depriving people with life-saving supplies and basic resources. He's also been charged with bribery. He's also been the cause of thousands of deaths, and the toll having an estimate of his decisions being 85,000 possible deaths. And finally, he also supports Argentina in the World Cup. But from the two, Brando versus Netanyahu, who would I say is more evil?
I think this maniac takes the cake.
Because he's actually a real life person and not a fictional character. Anyway, now moving on to an actual fight between the two. Now obviously Netanyahu doesn't have a stand, but Brando does. He has the world, and the world can obviously stop time. So this is how I think the fight would play out. They'd approach each other, Dio would pull up the world, string a few punches, and boom, Dio would win the fight against Netanyahu. Anyways guys, thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe and post this. I want to get famous, and see you later.